I'm here with Arsenal fan Abdul. What are your thoughts on Martin Odegaard's season this season so far?
Yeah, he's had a good season. Yeah, we mustn't put too much pressure on him because we're all human beings and he's quite young. He's learning his trade.
Gabriel Jesus has been injured. Balogun is tearing things up the Ligue 1 in Ligue A. Do you think Balogun would be a good substitute next season, or do you think you should stick with Nketiah?
Well, if I was Arteta, I would have called him back January just to put more pressure on Nketiah. Yeah, because like especially last game, we could have brought him on in the last 20 minutes. I would have pulled the plug straight away and said, look, you're ready to go. We need to win this season. But yeah, he's ready to go.
Arsenal are 3 points ahead of Man City. Do you feel like Man City could catch up, or do you feel like this game might have a big impact on the title race altogether?
Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not God. But I do think this is a game that will decide it. And I don't want to be arrogant, but God put a good feeling in me tonight. We are trying and we ain't got nothing to lose because Man City, the average player is 50, 60 million that they're spending. If we had João Felix, if we had Concedo on the team list and Ivan Toney up front and Rice, that was my shopping list for January. So Arsenal directors, hear me out. That is my shopping list. We would be dominating tonight. That's what Man City's got, but we're going to try, and I do think we're going to nick it. What you got to remember, what I'm fundraising for is all to do with this match. A lot of these kids, they're on knife and gun crime. Yeah, and we do football tournaments 3-4 times a year to try and get them off it. People like Nketiah, yeah. Arteta's given a chance tonight. He's not pulled the plug on him, so I think he's going to pull a David and Goliath tonight. Yeah.
The last season and the season before, some Arsenal fans were saying Arteta out. This season, he seemed to have silenced the critics. Do you feel like he's learned a lot from Guardiola, and can you see like elements of Guardiola's tactical style within Arteta?
Oh yeah, but I mean, if I learn from you, of course I'm going to have your habits. That's natural, isn't it? But of course, you're different from me. So if I learn from you, after a while, I will start incorporating my own habits. It's just human feature, isn't it?
You did mention about the youth and with the community that you support. It's interesting because Arsenal have like Reece Nelson come up, they have Saka. They give a lot, like Nketiah, Balogun in the Ligue 1, like I said, they give a lot of opportunities to the youngsters. Do you feel like that's like a core fabric of the club?
Well, you know, what you got to realise, yeah, if I went to Russia, you went to Russia, this guy went to Ukraine, it's not our country. But if you're born and bred in Tottenham, or you're born and bred in Arsenal, your parents come to watch you every week. You know, you give more than your sweat, you give your blood for the club because your parents, and we all know what it's like when you're playing football and your parents and your family, everyone's talking about you. It's just, you know, they've got the right philosophy. Even if I lived in Barcelona 2008 to 2018, and I can tell you, yeah, when Guardiola come, number one, Guardiola was he did his license Barcelona B, and most of the Pedro, Sergio Busquets, Messi, of course, they're all homegrown.
Two more questions. Who is the young player of the season?
Yeah, Saka by far.
And final score predictions for today.
Well, I'm going to be honest, I'm hoping it should be a 3-2, but it could go anyway. I think it's either going to be a 3-1 Man City or 3-1 Arsenal or a 3-2. So fingers crossed we can do something.
Well, there you have it. Not so optimistic in today's result, but he does have faith in the Arsenal team for the season. Thank you for your time.
You've got to be modest, man. We can't be no fake supporters. Yeah, we're going to win. So come with this City, man.
There you have it.
We're up against Goliath in our proper.
This is for the badge. You heard him first.